Tag, wie geht's? And all that German stuff. Good morning. Doing a little, gonna try and start a little thing here. I'm a mechanic, or was a mechanic. I got smart and started making better money elsewhere. That's a whole nother story. But I got plenty of experience doing mechanic stuff, and I fix a lot of everything. And I was trying to think of another YouTube channel I could start up and make that would encompass everything that I fix, just random stuff. I mean, heck, we might fix something in the house. I don't know. It's just going to be random mechanical stuff. You know, I might put up some kind of, I'm no plumbing expert, you know, so, but, you know, I can fix plumbing stuff around my house, and there ain't no telling what we might get into. But my first thing was, we bought a Mini Cooper. Never thought myself as a BMW Mini Cooper owner until I walked up on one and looked at it, and then I test drove it, and yeah, it's fun. This is a base model, 1.6 liter, no turbo, no supercharger, nothing fancy. But I'm a car guy. As a mechanic, I'm a car guy. I've been a car guy all my life. When I wasn't old enough to have a car and work on cars, I worked on bicycles and hot-rodded bicycles, if that can be. I had cousins and stuff like that. We did chopper bicycles. And we're talking back in the 70s, so we're pioneers, I guess. But anyhow, on to what this video is about. Mini Cooper exhaust. Now, I went and did, I'm going to tell you what this is real quick before I go up this hill. I went and did got the resonator, cats come down off the manifold, got the resonator, we cut off the resonator, or no, we left the resonator on, I'm sorry. We left the resonator on and ran 2.5 inch back to a Flowmaster 40 series muffler. And it's got a little chrome tip on the back of it, nothing big. The drone in it is pretty horrendous. Now, I don't know if the phone's going to pick it up, but I'm going to take off up this hill here and let y'all listen to it and see if you can hear it. I'm trying to kind of put it into perspective what it sounds like. RPM, 60 miles an hour, downhill, 5th gear. I'm going to go to 6th. We're at 60 now. I'm gently putting on the gas to maintain 60. Gear, 2,500 RPM, right about 60 miles an hour. Just a little bit of gas. At 60, it's not too bad. 70, 75, 6th gear. You're at 3,000 RPM. It gets pretty droney inside the cab. I don't know if that picked it up going up the hill, but if you can hear it, what it sounded like going up the hill, that's what it sounds like all the time going 70 on flat roads on the highway. I did research on Mini Cooper exhausts, mufflers. Got an exhaust guy here in town. He does good work. And he's been in business for a lot of years, knows what he's doing. And one of the few exhaust welders that I've seen that actually has good looking welds. I'm a welder by trade now, and they are good looking welds. Most of them are dirt dye hideous. But this guy actually did good work. So, but anyhow, the drone on it is pretty bad. We're gonna take off down this little country road. Probably hear more road noise now. But I did research on YouTube looking for different exhausts that people put on there. And then they got the Borla, they got all this stuff. You want to spend $500,000 on an exhaust system, knock yourself out. Like I said, I'm a mechanic. I've been doing it all my life, and my exhaust systems generally consisted of jacking the car up, cutting it off, going to the store, and piecing together elbows and 45s, 90s, straight pipes, and everything like that, and then hanging exhaust on it. So actually going to somebody and paying to have it done really wasn't a norm. I did it now because he's got the mandrel bender, and it wasn't that bad. I think I paid $232 for him to run this stuff on the car, and that was with the Flowmaster 40 series muffler. So, you know, $200, I can stay out there 4 hours in the morning and try and cob it all together, weld it up, but it's $200. So we got that put on there, and right off it was droney. We took it out and drove around, and it was droney, and it's kind of it's on the highway. It's pretty bad. It's enough. Maybe I'm older now, so, but it seems to affect my sinuses, and I can compare it to, I had a 2002 Dodge Ram with a Cummins in it. I did stacks on it, no mufflers, and it was pretty much straight piped right behind the cab, and we literally had to wear earplugs to drive in that. We were hauling a load, and when we pulled a hill, it was almost painful. It might make your eyes hurt. This isn't that bad. Riding around through here like this is actually pretty nice. Riding around through these little country roads, straight country roads and stuff like that. They're not bad. And it's, if you're doing this kind of stuff, touring, this is all you use your car for, going putting through the city, going these little country roads on Sunday drives with the wife, or doing something like that, this really ain't bad. I can pop in fifth gear and sit here and talk at a normal voice and have a conversation. It gets a little bit loud when you go up. Now we're doing 50 and 2200 RPM roughly, so we're not really ripping down the roads or tearing up. I'm actually just doing this video, and this is where I ended up going. But like I said, I've been looking around trying to find something that showed more sounds, and I haven't found nothing. It was like 1 minute clips, 30-second clips, you know, and then they're done. But I'm going to shut up for a minute. I'm probably going to do a part 2 of this video, and I'm going to shut up for about a minute or two and kind of run down through here and head where I'm going to go, and let y'all just kind of listen to it, and I'll get after it a little bit, and we'll take off, and I'll put it in sport mode and try and make some, and let you get a sound of what it's like in the car, and then I'll say goodbye, and I'll make another video of me behind the car, so you can hear what it sounds like at the back end, and I'll rev it up a little bit or something like that. I have no way to attach it to the back bumper as of yet to let you hear an actual driving with the noise. But so with that, I'm going to take off here and let y'all listen to it. This is a good little twisty right here, so we'll get a little bit hot on it. was it. We didn't get too crazy on that road. I live around here and I try and be respectful of people's, you know, speed limits on their roads. We did go a little bit quick on it, but I wasn't breaking those land speed records. That's, I hopefully get a good sound of what that is. Like I said, that's a 2.5 inch from the resonator back to a 2.5 inch inlet on a Flowmaster 40 series exhaust with a 2.5 inch outlet and a 2.5 inch chrome tip. I doubt the chrome tip really has anything to do with it, but that's how that is. I'm going to play around with this a little bit. I'm thinking about cutting the muffler off and running a straight pipe right out the back, and then just have a resonator and a straight pipe, and see if that changes the drone for me in here. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can hear it on the video side of it. I doubt it's going to affect you as much on the video side, but I'm hoping that you can actually kind of pick it up. I mean, on the back of it, I'm just sitting there behind it as it idles. It sounds really good, and my son says he can hear it going up the road in front of the house, so it must be fairly vocal. But hopefully that helps out a little bit on the interior sound with that setup on the exhaust. Like I said, this is part one. I'm going to do a part two. It'll probably just be a brief one behind the car. If I find a way to put a camera on the back of the car and not be scared about dropping the camera, I'll do it, and we'll try and get some going down the road stuff and let y'all listen to it that way. But that'll be a part two, and I'll definitely specify that it's part two of my Flowmaster muffler series or something like that. So any questions, let me know. Like I said, there's something I'm going to play around with on this YouTube channel. I've been plucking away at YouTube a little bit here and there and different things, just trying to find my way. But y'all be safe out there. Happy motoring, and all you mini lovers, happy mini motoring. I love this thing. Here you go, dive into the corner, accelerate, and it sticks like glue. I mean, gosh, how can you not love this car? And that was, I mean, I'm going to speed limit on this road, so you just don't have to slow down. And then, yeah, this is one of my favorite curves right here. And here we go. Oh, we got folks out here looking, so I don't want to get too crazy. But yeah, I mean, this car is unbelievable. Yeah, I can see why people love the minis. But y'all be safe, happy motoring, and we'll make another one. Hopefully this helped out with the sound. Take it easy. See ya.